What's going on, guys? Bodacious Steve here. Part 3 of the director's cut just came out like 10 minutes ago. So we're making a video talking about it because we have got boatloads of information regarding PvP and I am pumped. So let's check it out, boys. Alright, so as you see here, we have got the director's cut open. Part 5 is all about PvP. There is a ton of information, not just PvP, in this whole thing. So if you want to check this out, be sure to go check the link down in the description, and then you can check this whole bad boy out yourself. So let's get started. Part 5, let's talk about PvP. There's been a lot of conversation internally and externally at different points during the year around the support of Bungie and how they provide PvP. On one hand, we have continued to tune the game each quarter, added pinnacle PvP weapons, which somehow ended up as PvE weapons, aka Recluse, tried out the ranking system in Crucible, and returned the game to its 6v6 roots. On the other hand, we haven't released a new permanent game mode, mini game modes from like any of them really, from Destiny 1 are nowhere to be seen. There isn't a public-facing PvP team, and the last real thing we said was Trials is on hiatus indefinitely. So let's get some of these things sorted out. Trials of the Nine wasn't the hero we wanted it to be. We made too many changes at the formula while it had begun to decline to Destiny 1, and it really wasn't as flawed as we thought. When we were making Destiny 2, we talked a lot about making sure it felt like a sequel, bringing in new players, and simplifying the game. Trials of the Nine created another casualty there. It happened on my watch, and if I could turn back time, I'd challenge us to do many things differently. If nothing else, I'd hope it's clear we are committed to learning from the mistakes we make and making it right. There were some really cool parts to the Emissary. Some of the gear was pretty potent, aka Darkest Before, but the theme felt weaker. Trials card was less important, and the stakes felt lower. Trials of the Nine didn't work the way we'd hoped, and Trials of the Nine is on hiatus indefinitely. Oh, that's a blow, but hold on, it gets better, trust me. So why have we been so quiet about PvP? Well, we didn't have a lot to say. We weren't actively developing something to hype up. We knew PvP was going to be something everyone got for free in New Light, so it wasn't really part of the Shadowkeep core offering. What we were doing about PvP became a question we were asked internally too. A bunch of folks on our team are passionate about PvP and wanted to know where it was heading. PvP is in need of some quality of life improvements. So true. This fall, with New Light, hopefully bringing a bunch of new folks into Destiny, and with our existing players looking for some PvP updates, we will start by making significant changes into the PvP portion of the director. Okay. Today, it's a fine balance between adding playlists and maintaining healthy populations when we're looking at changes to playlist structures. We want to achieve a couple of goals. First, we want players to have more agency with respect to pick a playlist, play a mode. Boys, that means that you get to pick what mode you're going to play. Like, oh, let's go. And second, we want playlists to drift back to the everything's a factor of 3. Am I hearing 3v3, boys? Oh, shoot. Player counts being based on a common number like 3 is important. It enables a bunch of activity options for groups of friends to engage with. In Destiny 1, players could run a couple strike groups, team up for a raid, go play 6v6 PvP, split up and go 3v3 PvP, etc. At launch, Destiny 2's 4v4 PvP completely broke its pattern, and we want to reset that bone with PvP this fall. Let's go! Oh, that sounds like 3v3. We revised the playlists a lot, and here's how it's going to work. We've removed the quick play and competitive nodes from the director. If you're looking for an experience like quick play, we've added a classic mix, a connection-based playlist like quick play today. Classic mix includes control, class, and supremacy. Okay, so quick play is now classic mix. Competitive is replaced by 3v3 survival. Boys, let's go! Let's go! Comp is now 3v3 only and survival only. Ugh. I have played so much competitive and I am so tired of control in comp. No more 4v4. No more 1v4s. I freaking hate 1v4s. 3v3. Let's go. All right, let's keep going. We've also added a solo survival queue that also awards glory. Let's go double. Dude, I have played so much solo queue comp. I did it freaking yesterday. I have literally played so much comp, and it's so hard whenever you're running into 4 stacks. So that is amazing. We've added a 6v6 control as its own playlist. Okay. With the potential influx of new players this fall, we want to have a playlist that signals to new players that this is where to start. So they want players to start in control? Interesting. Okay, we've added a weekly 6v6 rotator and a weekly 4v4 rotator. So if you like 4v4, it's still going to be there, which I think is good, but I don't think I'm going to play it that much. I'm going to be stuck in that 3v3 survival, you feel? These rotator playlists are where modes like Clash, Supremacy, Mayhem, Lockdown, and Countdown will appear. We've removed some underperforming match from matchmaking too. Interesting. Boys, 6v6 Countdown is going to be insane. Oh, that's going to be insane. And I wonder what maps they're talking about. We've also been working on 4 variants of 3v3 elimination. Let's go. 4 variants of 3v3 elim? Oh, it's coming back. Let's go. They include different approaches to revives, token resurrection or not, and variants of how heavy ammo works. Interesting. Okay. Elimination is going to make its return in the Crucible labs. However, Elimination is very much unfinished. It's missing VO. I don't know what that means. And there are no unique medals associated with it. Between the missing polish and the 4 variants, we'd like your feedback on Elim. For the time being, it's a great fit for Crucible Labs. We fully expect it to graduate out of labs and find a warmer home. Dude, let's go. I'm pumped. 3v3 is back. Elimination is back. It has 4 variants. Even though we don't have trials, this is the building blocks to get it back. Maybe even next season or the one after that. Boys, let's go. It's about freaking time. Oh, Crucible is going to be so fun this season. Let's continue. We wanted to make sure we could test Elimination on some familiar maps. We've also brought back Widow's Court and Twilight Gap. Dude, this is just good news after good news. Every single sentence. Want to play with you and watch you play Elimination in this combat sandbox and see how it all fits together. Let's freaking do it. Oh, I'm pumped. We're also changing how we do matchmaking. With a bunch of potential new players entering Destiny via New Light, we want PvP to feel like you're being told it's time to learn to swim as the helicopter. Doors open over the Pacific Open, blah, blah, blah. This is just talking about the classic mix and how they don't want people to get pub stomped if they're brand new. So, big news. Elimination is coming back. 3v3 is back. We've got survival solo queue. We've got 3v3 survival, which awards glory on both of them. We've got 6v6 classic mix, and we've also got a 4v4. And we're also getting Widow's Court and Twilight Gap into the mix. Oh, it's so good news. The only bad news is Trials is on hiatus still, but that's fine because this is literally the building blocks to bring it back. We need it to be 3v3 elim and then just tweak it from there because that is what people love. That's what I love. That's what really had the vibe of Crucible and multiplayer, and it was just the pinnacle of Destiny multiplayer. Elimination. So, oh, that's exciting. All right, we're also going to come up here. Let's talk about this. Part 4 is heavy ammo available. So basically, in Destiny 1, whenever you got a heavy ammo crate, it would drop, and anybody on your team could go pick up heavy as well. They're doing something very similar, where if your teammate picks up a heavy ammo brick, then you'll have like 3 or 4 seconds to run over there, hold square on it, and you can get heavy as well. But it's not going to be as much. So, I don't know, I think, let's see, Yeah, this is going to be communal for 6v6 playlist. So it'll only be in the 6v6 playlist, but it's going to be awesome because multiple people on the same team can grab heavy now. So that is also a great change. I am so excited for the changes to PvP. Let me know what you think down in the comment section if you would like to check out the rest of the Director's Cut Part 3. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. Let me know what you think about the whole Crucible changes. I'm so excited. Subscribe if you're new because we're going to be having a ton of brand new content coming out with Shadowkeep, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.